MSI Claw 8 can run Returnal with 1920 by 1200 and epic quality maximum graphics. So at this point I have epic graphics selected for the game here, and I have 1920 by 1200 with XeSS. So we get 45 frames with epic graphics, and this is the proof for how powerful this device is. At this point MSI Claw truly shines, and it can run everything with an incredible quality. I never had a device like this. Not to mention the sound. The sound is like nothing before. I never had, I repeat, a device with a sound like this. The speakers are phenomenal. They have bass, they have that rich sound. And again, let me show you here. This is something that makes me very glad, and I don't know how to explain this, but on all my handheld devices, everything I tried, I had to put the game on low graphics with as much as possible a lower resolution. But here I have the game at 1920 by 1200 and I have epic graphics. This is unbelievable for me, because I know how the games were on older devices, and I know how to appreciate a game even if it's running with 30 frames. Don't forget that PlayStation until recently played the game with 30 frames. Epic graphics, here it is. You know, this is speechless. Let me show you how the game looks with high quality graphics and 1920 by 1200, 50 frames, 47, phenomenal. Again, let's switch to epic quality. And this is a demonstration for all those saying that MSI Claw it's so and so, it's not so powerful. Man, this is the game Returnal running with 1200p and epic graphics on a handheld device after all.
Discovered a fragment of the xenotype language.
And This is running without any frame generation technology, only with Intel XeSS. At this point, because I saw a lot of reviews, in my opinion, if you want to play the best if you want to have the best experience with games, MSI Claw 8 cannot be matched by any other handheld. It has 32 gigabytes of RAM, it has the most powerful hardware out there, and I believe, I don't know, it has its problems with the software sometimes, probably, but with updates, this will definitely be the best choice out there. At this point, I can compare this one with all the other handhelds out there, with Asus ROG Ally X, Legion Go 1, Legion Go S, even with Legion Go S with AMD Ryzen Extreme, because that I had the AMD Ryzen Extreme. I know what it's capable. It will have 32 gigabytes. It will be an incredible device also, but none of them can reach this power. Not even Ally X at this point. It has a lower RAM than this one. Look, at this point we have 20 gigabytes of RAM in usage, and it has the most powerful CPU and GPU. I'm so glad that I managed to get one. The display is gorgeous. If you put it next to Steam Deck OLED, definitely OLED has its advantages in dark areas like this one, but you cannot play AAA games, you cannot match this. This display, it's almost like this one. You have higher resolution available, like at this point with 1920 by 1200, and the sound is phenomenal. And again, the fans, the sound from the fans, it's very weak. When you play even with 30 watts maximum graphics, you cannot hear the fan. Maybe only when you stop everything and you hear a small noise here, but in the rest, nothing like I had on other devices where the fans were noisy and so on. But this is what I wanted to show you, the proof of how powerful this device is. And of course, if you want to play, for example, with low graphics, why not? Let's see, 1920 by 1200 low graphics, you get up to 60 frames without problem. Even with medium graphics, you can play with 50-60 frames, depends. But you can lower the resolution here, and you can go with 1440 by 900, and you will have an amazing frame rate.